So I'm Salt Lake AP, and this is a special night because I'm running for candidacy in Lethbridge District in the federal election. I'm running as the Rhinoceros Party candidate. And I have my nomination papers here, and I really need signatures, so before you leave, please come to my table. It's right there, and just sign. It's not actually voting for me! Okay, you're just signing so that I can put my name on the ballot, please. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with the Rhinoceros Party platform, it's a bit individualized, so I wrote my own platform, and I definitely didn't write it right after class in a rush today. So I'm gonna lay it down on you right here. Okay, so the first step is foreign policy. We're going to, in order to deal with the Crimea problem with Russia, I'm going to challenge Putin to a 1 versus 1, Fox only, no items, final destination. And that'll be that. Next, I plan on cutting off ties with the English monarchy. And I'm going to make our monarch the monarchs of Saudi Arabia instead, so that we can join OPEC. Next, in terms of immigration policy, I think we should really reduce the amount of people coming into the country, so I'm going to build a big wall between Canada and the United States. That way we can stop all the old white racists from coming in and making the environment hostile for the refugees. Next, economics. I have a 3-step plan. The first is I'm going to eliminate the deficit in Canada and every other country by... The second step is I'm going to switch the currency to the Royal Canadian balloon so that we can control inflation at will. That's not my joke, that's the Rhino Party joke. Finally, I'm going to implement a national daycare program for drunk teenagers, and it's going to be called Fresh Fest. Now, for my environmental policy, I'm going to eliminate the carbon tax to encourage global warming. That way we can turn Canada into a savanna so that the mighty rhino might once again roam the plains of Canada. Yeah, thank you. In the meantime, we're going to take all the snow in Alberta and sell it to Mexican drug lords. Because they'll think it's cocaine. I'm sorry, that's not a good one. Next, we're going to recognize the sovereign state of Bearopolis, where grizzly bears roam, and we're just going to forgive them for their terrible salmon rights record. Now, for moral issues, I think that gay marriage should be compulsory. And you're going to find information on this on the gay agendas I hand out after the show, so please stay tuned. In terms of abortions, I think you shouldn't knock it until you try it. So, if you haven't tried it, you should. I think marijuana should be sold just like alcohol and tobacco to teenagers behind the 7-Eleven. And I think in terms of gun legislation, all the guns should have one big arena duel, like a gladiator duel, and the best gun will be the one that's allowed. Yeah. Now here's just some miscellaneous platform to end it off. So I'm going to change Canada's 2 official languages to Canadian and Navajo. Secondly, I know this has been a big problem, but I have the solution. We're going to give an annual tribute of 3 child sacrifices to Gorgoth the Destroyer to prevent the consumption of Edmonton. Final plan, locking that one down. Next, everyone will be given 1 Lay's chip out of the Canadian pension plan. And finally, I'm going to rename Canada to My Buttholes, so that Canada Dry will have to be renamed to My Buttholes Dry. So there is an ulterior motivation for my candidacy, which is that, well, there's this person that I just can't tell you guys, but I think this would really get me closer to them. And I wrote this song for them, and I know a lot of you have heard it before, but I figure in this situation it's particularly relevant. So, it's gonna happen again. So here we go. Every night I dream of your embrace, 'cause I know that you're the one for me. And I feel flush every time I see your face when you're talking on the TV, and you don't even know who I am, but I know, oh I know that I could be your man. Hey, Stevie Harper, your looks are just getting sharper. I know that you're the one for me. Harper, Stevie, when I see you on the TV, I know you're not just parliamentary. And I wish I was presenting a partisan bill to Parliament so that you and your buddies, oh yeah, could surround me. And I wish I was a climate scientist that was mildly prominent so that you could, oh yeah, gag and bound me. And then I take a neutral stance on Palestine so you'd accuse me of anti-Semitism. And then you'd get me down on my knees and I'd swallow all of your jism. Oh yeah, Stevie Harper, when the world is growing darker, you're the only light in my life. Harper, Stevie, I know that you'll never leave me when I become your trophy wife. Marijuana's illegal because it's bad, and marijuana's bad because it's illegal. But I know you're a bad boy, Stevie. So don't you get mad when I take out my caucus. Get it? Like the conservative caucus, and also my penis. Then we both do anal. And you don't gotta worry about going in raw, 'cause you can make like Kyoto and just withdraw. Hey, Stevie Harper, I think you should become a LARPer, 'cause you got a really nice big sword. Harper, Stevie, lobbying for you to love me is more than I could ever afford. Ooh, yeah. Justin Trudeau may have a really handsome face, but your face is so unremarkable. And Thomas Mulcair may appeal to his base, but your appeal is also unremarkable. Stevie Harper, you're just like a permanent marker. You leave your stains on me like a black sin. Harper, Stevie, I try to resist, but your eyes were too dreamy, and 39.62% of me decided to let you in. Stevie Harper, Harvey Steeper, heavy stopper. Stevie Harper, Stevie Snowbobber, heavy stop. Sean Crutchian. Please come and sign the nomination papers.
signatures. Thank you very much. Have a nice night.